Man, this lighting is bad. We need studio lights. We need to get the lights in here. Eighth like. Triple E's, hello. Triple E's is always in the chat, blowing it up. Lighting and camera quality is absolute garbage right now. Let's make it really intense. We'll kick this off at just a shirt sitting on top of a tripod back there. Baby's doing well. Yeah, baby's doing well. My wife's ready to murder me right now because I played golf today and now I'm doing a live stream right after that. But after that, it will be heavy baby duty, diapers all night. But it's been good. Someone calling me. Mr. Jamie. Okay. Yeah, I just showered. I'm looking good for the live stream. I'm a mess in all my videos. Yeah, so we're sacrificing a goat tonight in the name of Elon, and I'm happy everyone is here to join. But yeah, so we'll like kick this off. Let's give it another minute here for people to join in on the live stream. We got 58 people in here right now, so that's good. And I'm going to do some giveaways. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Just the regular sponsors, they're pretty lenient with me, like doing gift cards and things like that. So, oh, Chili's. I gotta say, since I mentioned Chili's in that one road trip video, the passion for Chili's has been off the wall. I'm getting DMs on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube comments. It's great. Yeah, so I'll address thoughts on Tesla opening up the charging to all EV because we all got opinions on that. One thing I did want to address here. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. 66 people in here. Shout out Mario Lemieux. So there's been rumors going around that there's new batteries coming out from Cattle, which is a Chinese energy company, a battery manufacturer, that they're going to be releasing batteries that have more range in their like LFP batteries on the Model 3 and the Model Y. That's not true. I know. I think I saw the YouTuber was Electric Viking had a video on that, and it's just all rumors and nonsense and clickbait. And that's like I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. Like I kind of get it. You put ideas together, and you're like, this is going to get a lot of clicks, but it's a little dishonest. Not I've literally only seen one of his videos, so I'm not saying that about him. But it's like you get paid for it, and I don't know, you teeter on the honesty of everything. That's why I just try to do road trips. And I used to do that stuff to get a bunch of views. But now anymore, I just feel like you lose credibility if that's what you're constantly doing. Okay. So the batteries seem to they're going to stay pretty consistent. Hopefully the 4680s are the future, but let's dive into these comments. I'm just going to be any questions that you guys have. We'll go into that. You can ask me anything, and let's let's jump into it. How's the audio for everyone? Audio good? Good. Chat, is the audio good? I think I'm going through these AirPods. Get your wig split back. Okay, audio's good. Audio's good. All right, so let's dive into some of these comments. More Ionic content. Yeah, so I'm gonna rent out. I've been looking, like, trying to strategize better on my videos and seeing like what's popular and what's not. And you guys love comparisons, and I understand that. So I'm gonna be renting out the what is it, the Kia EV6. I'm gonna rent that out. I'm gonna probably have that for 2 days and do videos on it. The Ionic series did really well. That was eye-opening stuff, and I love the Ionic. They're extremely hard to get. You can only get them in certain states. So it just like there's so many EVs out there. The Mach-E, the ID4, you guys know them, but it's so hard to get uh, any inventory. Any let's go do a test drive. I took my friends out last night for 30 minutes in the Tesla. I got another cult member. They were like, so what about the Mustang? And like, what about I'm like, they're good cars, but if you don't join the cult, we're not friends. So yeah, there. I loved the Ionic. I liked the ID4 was okay. It just didn't excite me that much. But a lot of people like how it looks. I just look at it from like the software and all that stuff is already behind. I really liked the Ionic though. It was spacious. It was fast. It was comfortable. Um, I still think that's second place for me to the Model Y. Okay, let's go down further here. Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice a goat in the name of Elon, of course. Yeah, chilies. I've thought about so you guys remember when I did the roof wrap on the Model Y? Um, I was thinking about getting Cajun chicken pasta and printing that onto a vinyl wrap and then putting that on the roof of the Model Y. People got really upset with the wrap, but it's such a good idea. It's I think it's better than doing tint because it's like 100% effective. Um, but hey, whatever. Thoughts on Tesla opening their charging network to everyone? I really don't want that to happen. I The way I look at it is Tesla had the foresight to say, okay, no one else is making electric vehicles, so if we want to sell electric vehicles, we need to give people a way to charge them when they're doing road trips. So 10 years ago, when they started doing that, now their network has 35,000 or 36,000 superchargers, and it's just robust, it's reliable, it's so good. So opening that up to other manufacturers, I would hope you're just charging them a lot, or the Tesla owners, people outside of Tesla should be paying for Tesla owners to charge. So if you're a Tesla owner, you should be getting that for free, in my opinion, or something. Because imagine if you show up in your Tesla to the Tesla charger and it's just filled with other cars and you can't charge your car and be on your way. Um, I don't know how much it will back things up. I know it will absolutely help other manufacturers, but I think other manufacturers need to band together in order to fight Tesla for the market share. So I think these other manufacturers should get together and have their own charging network and build that out. But it's going to take years. It's going to take time, and I also think that's a competitive advantage that Tesla should keep. But I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think. That's my opinion on it. They just had the foresight and put the money in. So nice. Richmond, Virginia. Nice. How long am I staying live? I'm gonna do an hour. I'm gonna do an hour. Let's see here. What do you think about the stagger setup on the Model Y Performance? Stager, what a moron. Um, would you? Oh, where did that go? Whoa. Yeah. So the Model Y Performance, with the staggered setup, that's something I like tried to warn people about. It looks cool, and for performance cars, it's great. The problem is when you can't rotate your tires. So that it's yeah, it's kind of a problem, something you should pay attention to. Yeah, I would go to like a 20-inch wheel or 19-inch wheel if you want to really have a difference. I would go to a 19-inch wheel that you could throw in that with an all-season tire, and then I would keep your staggered setup for like the summer with a more performance-oriented tire. So that's what I would do there. I'm currently waiting on my Model Y. Nice, September 19th. Long range ordered. Was the chance I would get Matrix headlights? I have no clue. That's the thing is like all these rumor videos and all this stuff is No one really knows. A lot of people in Tesla don't even know what's coming on the assembly line. Sometimes things are rolled out in Tesla in one day. I saw a Model Y that had the front door cards were like from a 21 model and the rears were from a 22. So it's like they literally changed halfway through a car, and no one really knows when they're going to be rolling these out. So my best advice is always, if you if you're on tesla.com and there's a car there that you like and it satisfies your needs right now, then order it, because it's only going to get better moving forward. So but if you're satisfied, like with my Model Y, I ordered it in 2020 and I was like, I like everything it has enough range, has the features I like, ordered it. It's now 2 years later and nothing really has changed that much. The only thing, my Model Y actually doesn't have a heated steering wheel, of all things. Luckily, I'm in Phoenix, so I don't really need it. Um, but if you like the car you see now, order it. When are you coming to LA? I'm probably coming to LA in the next month or so to unplug performance. I'm going to do some brakes and things like that. I just got sway bars, so I'll be installing those soon. And yeah, I should be going to a track day soon. 1069. I haven't looked at any of the updates or anything. I do. There is someone out here that has beta that willing to let me drive their car, so I'm going to have that probably in the next month. So we'll be doing that. Any truth to the windows cracking after you get the windows tinted? No. I went in. If you watch my tint video that I did, that will be really helpful to you. So there's basically when you tint the roof, if people are tinting it at like really dark 5% or 30% or something like that, it retains that tint is soaking a lot of heat. So if a rock hits it, or even just a light jostling out when the car's driving or turning, you could crack the entire roof because of the heat that's in it. Now, as far as cracking the windows on your car, you don't have that direct heat coming down, so it's not nearly as much. So I think you should be okay. Someone said they can't hear me. uh, Musty diapers in the house. Thoughts on the ID Buzz? Thing is sick. I really hope that's coming to the United States. Like, I would never think to own a minivan personally. There's so many cars I would own before that, regardless of how convenient they can be. But the ID Buzz is cool. Like, it's fun. It's kind of funny. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I think that would be a great car to have just a buzz around town. Buzz jokes. Let's see what else we got here. So, as far as Tom, to address your shit, this chat keeps going. Status on Electro. Let's hold on. I get ahead of myself here. Similar apps or features to Tesla, like the cooling the car and remote start and all that stuff. Tesla is. I hate sounding like I'm just some like Tesla nut job. I'm really not. Um, like honestly, I like if you were to say, "Hey Ben," like I would probably own a. If I only had one car, it'd probably be a gas car right now, still. But having 2 cars, I like to have electric. So I hate sounding like a Tesla psychopath. I love Tesla, but you have to have balance. You can't be full tilt, right? So, yeah, as far as Tesla's app, the cooling, like, when I'm on the golf course on the 18th hole, I'll set the car to cool. Or if I know I'm going to be leaving at 7 a.m., I'll set the car to have the battery conditioned and cooled and everything. I don't think there's a better um, I don't think there's a company that has a better technology platform out there, and it works immediately. My BMW had an app; it never worked. I have a Lexus right now. The app, it doesn't work. It's yeah, it's not good. I have beef with Brian. I don't even know who Brian is. I think you may have some beef with Brian. He is. I have the pink pig, and Brian. Better watch it, Brian. Whoever you are. You need to try Bad Daddies. You'll forget about Chili's. I don't know if that's out here in Phoenix. I'll have to check that out. If Tesla is open the network up, they need to release CCS adapter to the US. Yeah, I agree. And if they're going to be serious about opening it up in the US, they will release that. So that's when we're getting close to doing it. Yeah, and you're right. Getting more revenue from other people charging at Tesla chargers, they could increase the infrastructure even more. Because that's the other thing is like Tesla has so many things within it. It's a car company, it's an energy company, it's a solar. There's so many things under the Tesla name that who knows what it could look like in 10, 15, 30 years down the road. What will the Tesla brand be? Will it be a car company? Will it be an energy company? It's tough to say. Lucid Sapphire and Model S Plaid. The Sapphire looks incredible. I loved watching that go around Laguna Seca. That's a beautiful car. Um, I would still go Model S Plaid, and the only reason I say that is just from a usability standpoint. Also, the Lucid I feel like is for an older person. They're targeting a different market, whereas like a Model S, I think you could be 90 years old and want to drive a Model S. I also think you could be 20 years old and want to drive a Model S. So I think that it has a much wider appeal, whereas the Lucid does not. It's more like an executive cruiser, things like that. So that's my opinion on that. Um, what do I expect on Tesla bot reveal? I have it's probably I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked into Tesla bot much. It's I think Tesla is going into a boring phase, which is a good thing. And what I mean by that is Tesla is going through okay, the Model S, the Model X, the Model 3 is released. It was $35,000. It's affordable. The new Model 3, it has more range. Model 3 Performance. Model Y comes out. And it just like Tesla kept growing and growing, and all these exciting things kept happening. But I think Tesla is now maturing, and the updates are going to be more boring. But that's a good thing because the company is more stable and they're growing. So that's what uh, that's what I think is going to happen over time. I love that we're getting into a food conversation here. Daddy sliders and fried onion straws. We're all animals. I am going to have a good road trip video with my wife and the baby, so that'll be interesting in October. So everyone, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I really like doing that. So um, let's do a quick pause here on the comments. We're going to do a giveaway now. Um, Best all season tires are the Michelin Pilot Sport AS3s, I think they're called. Uh, those are 10 out of 10. Brother-in-law got a bin last week. Oh, yeah, it's interesting. The Tesla thing with colors and how that can delay your order is very weird. Yeah, I very rarely wait. Let's do a pause in the comments. We're gonna do a giveaway. First giveaway we're gonna do. Let's do some trivia here. The prize for this giveaway, I'm doing 3 giveaways in this stream. Um, the prize for this first one is an Electric Desert T-shirt into the AM and one of their basic T-shirts. So let's do some trivia. First one to drop the right answer in in the comments wins. So, first question. This is one question. First person I see to answer it. I owned a hatchback on this YouTube channel. What model and manufacturer was it? Boom. Suits in motion. ST Nation, we're still alive, baby. Suits in motion. Write that down. Actually, Tesla. Tesla. I love the answer. Okay, Suits in motion. You won. I'll write that down. Send me an email to rgbgfive@gmail.com. Um, and I will get that sent out to you. And don't take his prize, you pricks. I don't want someone fake emailing me. Nice job. Yeah, that was quick, Tony. I agree. He was on that one. Let me get back into some of your comments here. Let's see. Brian runs the I1 Tesla channel. Hmm. Thanks for all the great videos. Wife and I ordered our Y today. Nice. That's awesome. Is Brian a cook? Chipotle or Cadoba? Cadoba. Thoughts on the Cybertruck? I Mac, what are you doing? Yeah, the Cybertruck. Like if you were to offer me a Rivian or a Cybertruck for free, side by side, I would take a Rivian. I think the Cybertruck. Nick, get your little ass down. The Cybertruck is it's cool. Like I'm happy they took a different approach to it and didn't just make it look like an F-150. The Rivian for me is different enough, and it is luxurious, really well put together, and they're really focused on the off road aspect of it. The problem is like how many times are you going to go camping and things like they have this huge focus and marketing on outdoors, and it's like such a great idea, but then you're like, oh, I have a job and things I need to do at home. Like when am I going to just drive into the woods, so I always try to think about that stuff. So I would rather have a Rivian. um my phone covers the screen. I have an iPhone 12 Pro, and my phone doesn't cover the screen. It kind of like sits flush up against the edge. But I didn't even think about that as far as having it like covering the screen for the mag back. So I haven't done that. Have I tried Super Cruise? No, I've not tried Super Cruise from GM. I've heard it's excellent. And yes, I've heard people talk about on like when you're on long flat stretches of road, people are I think I don't know why the cameras maybe get confused with the heat waves on the road or something like that that throws the car off. It happens like a lot out in the desert. I really haven't had any issues with it driving across the country, like from here to Pennsylvania. I've done that 4 times. I haven't had any issues. So I don't. I think it's based on certain situations, but yeah. Phantom braking is the one thing that makes me want to get out of my Tesla and light it on fire, though. I mean, I love the car until it phantom brakes because it did it to me once going into Pittsburgh, and there was a garbage truck behind me, and it slammed off the brakes and had to swerve over the white line to not hit me. So it can be dangerous too. Like I agree, it needs to be better. I would have zapped that prize. That's hilarious. How much do I think the Cybertruck would be? I'd say the Cybertruck is going to start at $50,000. That would be my guess. Rivian, love the look of the Cybertruck, concerned about problems it will create for itself by being so cutting edge. Yeah, um, yeah, that's the thing. You try. It's like the Model X in a way. The Model X is amazing. The doors in the back and the luxury in the interior, the captain's chairs in the back, but it has a lot of problems because there's so much packed into that car. It's very difficult to mass manufacture those, and yeah. So I just think that yeah, picking up a Model 3 tomorrow. Tips for delivery. Neil, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. I'll get to that in a second here. Actually, should probably get to that first. Any thoughts? Cybertruck drive brake by wire. Yeah, tough to say until you actually get in it and drive it to see how well they tuned it. Some companies are really good at it, some are not. I have a Lexus LC 500H in the driveway right now that I have as a press car. Thing drives it doesn't drive great. It drives basically like a Prius that costs $115,000 and it's faster. So I'll have videos coming up explaining that. So Neil, I appreciate it. Picking up Model 3 tomorrow. Tips for delivery. Um, just take a very good look at the paint on the exterior of the car. My Model Y had like a bunch of spots that they touched up, which was kind of annoying. Um, so take a look at that. Make sure the wheels aren't curved. Just do a brief look over because that way you can mark down with your delivery rep like what's wrong with it and then schedule to get that stuff fixed. My hood is bent. They didn't fix it. I mean, it's tough, but Model 3, in my opinion, is the best built Tesla, so you shouldn't have any issues, but you never know. 4680s in the long range Model Y, I think that's going to be at least a year. The only reason I say that is because I think they're trying to have enough of a supply of them to keep building those Model Ys that they're keep stamping them out from Texas. So that's when, yeah, I agree. The 4680 so far to me is a letdown. Like that should be the Model Y should be a 350-mile car. It's just it's kind of getting old, Um, let's see. Signed up for the Cybertruck with 8K FSD. Yes, I think they will honor the 8K cost of FSD. I I don't doubt that they will honor that. The question is, are they going to honor the initial pricing that they said years ago? What, $39,900 or whatever price that you locked in at? I'm very interested to see it because Tesla's always been good about that. They've always, if the prices go up and you put in your reservation at an earlier time, they generally honor it. So, yeah. Yeah, so as far as Robert, your comment, someone else noticed, uh, yeah, the car should someone said if you do a reset or like do a hard reset on your car, it fixes autopilot. Try that. I haven't done that yet, but that should help. We'll see. Thoughts on PPF? I've done a ton of videos on PPF, so I would check those out. Short answer is depends how much you care about your car. If you don't care about your car and you don't care about rock chips and the paint chipping off and things like that from hitting things on the road, then don't get it because it'll be a waste of money for you. But if you want to keep your car clean and keep your paint in great shape, get paint protection film. What I recommend is getting a full front coverage. So that's bumper, rocker panels, or front quarter panels, hood, and then mirrors. That's a full front. And I have Expel on. Will I take my shirt off? Yeah, $100 tip. I'll take my shirt off. This has become OnlyFans. Finally got a VIN for my Model Y coming from Austin. Any difference compared to Fremont? Yeah, so I did a video comparing the Fremont one to a Austin one. The Austin one seems to be put better a little bit more. It's slightly better in build quality. Suspension felt good. That was on the 19-inch wheels. Performance, it's not quite as fast. It's a 5 second 0 to 60 time, and you're like, well, 4.85 seconds are close. I agree they're close on paper. You feel the difference in real life, believe it or not. But 5 seconds is still very fast. So, would you ever attempt an EV cannonball? Yes. I would love to try to do an EV cannonball run in the Model Y and just try to set a record just for the Model Y or for an electric SUV because I don't know what the record is for that yet. But yeah, so that is something that I consider. That'd be a lot of fun. Not charging at 48 amps, only going to 32. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. From Elon's comments, shareholder meeting, Cybertruck will definitely cost more. That's kind of what I thought. I would also say, I appreciate it, trying to get that, blow up that like button. Hey, 25 likes. I sincerely appreciate you guys tuning in today. I didn't want to put out like junk content, so I figured, well, I'll do a live stream that I can really interact with the audience because I can't get back to all the comments all the time. I feel like this is a better format to have the discussion. So thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I am a Tesla supporter. It's crazy how many people have reached out to me, and I'm sure other YouTubers, but you can't get answers from Tesla. Like they don't have. It's not like you can call Tesla. Like you could call your Ford dealership and say, "Hey, something's wrong with my car," and a human being would speak to you. Now, are they coherent? Are they high on drugs? They're probably drunk at work. If we're being honest, you may not get the best answer, but it like feels good to talk to someone, right? I don't know if the stream is lagging, but PPF has gotten ridiculously expensive. Yeah, it has gone up. It's because of the supply chain issues. There's a lot of companies, a lot of the wrap companies, like the colored wraps. where they're made overseas in like Indonesia, the two of the warehouses burnt down. So like there's all kinds of issues. Everything. The world's burning, folks. Um, see electric vehicles going in the next 3 years. I've had this debate with myself the other day. Suits in motion, thank you. I had this debate with myself the other day about electric vehicles. There's because like I saw this, the video with like the turtle coughing blood up and the straws in the nose, and now no one uses straws, right? So I saw a video the other day was kind of similar to that, where there are these young kids in Africa apparently lifting materials out of the ground and like with sacks over their back for batteries. Now, what is that true? I have zero clue if that video had anything to do with mining for batteries or anything like that. No clue. Um, with electric cars and with gas cars, there's issues to both of them. The real answer to solving like with as far as emissions goes and global warming and all that stuff, what would help the most is if we walked a lot, rode bikes, and used mass public transportation, so trains, subways, planes, and reduced the amount of personal cars we own. Now, in the United States, how many people do you think are going to want to do? I'm not doing that. I want my person. I want my own car. I want to drive alone in it. Like that's how things are. So, in the next 3 years, we're only at the beginning. You have to think about where cars have come. Since like Mercedes had the very first car that did a road trip. You have to think how far that's like what 100 years, 120 years. So I think that I just think the range needs to be more. There's a company out in Mesa called Altus Motors. They're creating a battery, I think a truck battery that will perform the same in like high heat and very cold. And like the problem is for the people that live in the United States and in Michigan and the Northeast, these places that get really cold and snow, um, you can't have a car that gets 300 miles of range in the summer and 100 when it's cold. That's a problem. So we need to have electric vehicles, I think, with a minimum of 300 miles of range and upwards, like where Lucid's at, of like 5 to 600 miles of range. And then you're going to get more mass adoption of the cars. Good. I'm happy the sound is better. Performance upgrade in the Model Y from 4.8 to 4.2. Do I think it's worth it? I haven't even done it myself, so obviously I don't think it's worth it. I think it's cool that the option is there, and I think it's great that you have that ability to like manufacture part that will take your car that make it much faster. I think it adds 50 horsepower. Here's what I'll say to do. Sometimes I ride with my car in chill mode for about a week, and then after a week later, I flip it back into normal mode, and it feels like a new car again. So that's kind of fun. Okay, should we do another giveaway here? We're at 33 minutes. We'll do a giveaway at 35 minutes. Electric scooters, yeah, I agree. Those are fun. Are you watching Artemis 1 launch in the morning? No, I am not. Friend got his Model 3 and it has that clicking sound from the wheels. It's going in Thursday to get that filled. Usually an axle or bearing grease. Interesting. I know the Model Y, when you put the 19-inch hubcaps on it, it has like those clicking sounds when it's riding around. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so I've seen that engineering explained video. He's an excellent YouTuber. That's a guy that is not going to give you any nonsense clickbait like it's over, like it's but it works, gets a lot of views. So Andrew's in the chat. What up, pimps? I have the Model Y. I don't know I just think the Model Y's like long range is fast as it is. From a dig, it's not as fast as the performance, obviously. But from a roll, if you get a performance in a long range, they're not that much different roll racing. Like it pulls slowly ahead, but it's not like from the dig where it just blows you out of the water. So yeah, do I have rim savers on my rims? No, I just know how to not hit curbs. Use the mirrors. I've never curbed a car in my entire life. use your mirrors, be able to pay attention to exactly where the curbs are. I'm hyper aware when I'm in parking lots. I really care about my wheels, and I'm like a neat freak like that. You guys have seen the detailing videos I've made, so I've not ever curbed a wheel. Professional ceramic coating. So here's the thing. So Trevor, with the hydrosilix ceramic coating compared to professional, professional is going to cost $400 to about $1,500 is the range I would say, and that range depends on if they need to do a paint correction on your car. So with hydrosilix, that's a great DIY option. I gotta plug it. Code Gjeebs August saves you 25%. Do it. So the difference is being able to put that on yourself. It's not going to last as long. So those professional coats can last up to those professional coats can last, I think, up to 5 years. The problem is you have to be someone that absolutely wants to wash your car every single time. So you cannot take it to a car wash after you ceramic coat it. I hope everyone knows that. Now, if you're using the hydrosilix stuff, it's much lower level of risk. You can take your car to the car wash and then you just reapply the ceramic coating. So with hydrosilix, also something to note for those of you that have it, you can put that. So once you do the prep layer and then you spray on the ceramic layer, you can spray that ceramic layer up to 3 times, and that will give you the equivalent, probably very close to the equivalent of getting it professionally done. So I think it's a pretty easy project to do on your own. Yeah, so that's my recommendation. I like obviously I'm sponsored by Hydrosilix, but getting it professionally done is going to give you a little bit more slickness. But is the cost worth it? I don't know. All right, let's do a giveaway here. Suits in Motion won the last one, so this is going to be another. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do a $50 gift card to May. Let's hold the chat right now. Hold your comments. That way I can get to them. $50 gift card to May. These are Tesla accessories. If you're not aware, code Gjeebs on their website will save you 10%. God bless America. Let's do a little. Let's do a trivia. What can the trivia question be? Let me look at my last videos to see, because I want to support the people they're diehards, right? We don't want to give it to just someone that just showed up. Ooh. Sorry. All right, here's a good one. In my accessories video that I just did 1 month ago, I did an accessories video. What was the very first accessory that I showed in that video? Nope. Was not a trunk liner. Nope. Nope. Yes, AirPod chargers. Boom, baby. Trevor's in. That ass. I do appreciate your guys' acceptance of the comedy in the videos. That's what makes it fun for me. That's what makes it, like, ultimately when I boil everything down. Trevor plays. You won. So send me an email to rgbgfive@gmail.com. That way I can ship that out to you. But as far as you guys like, and we're going to do one more giveaway, and that's going to be for some hydrosilix detailing stuff. So we'll do that closer to the end. I'm going to do this stream for 1 hour, so we got another 20 minutes left. I'll answer your questions. We'll do one more giveaway at the end. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hey, can we get 100 likes? There's 100 people watching. Why not? Why not just tap the button? We're getting all kinds of this is just loaded with information. Lisa Gilmore, my daughter loves when you fart in your videos, gets her every time. Lisa, I'm happy to hear that. That's great. If I was buying today, would you buy a new Model Y or a 2020 Model S with 25,000 miles now that there's price parity? Ugh, it depends. It depends if you want a car or an SUV. They're two totally different things. Hmm. I'd probably lean to the Model Y. It's probably the Model Y. I got some 18-inch Uber turbine covers from AliExpress. They look great. When will you have your sister on again? Oh, so yeah, my sister's coming out here this week. So we're gonna be doing some videos together. She's coming to see the baby. Yeah, she's great. Her and I get together and it turns into just total nonsense. So I'm really excited that she's coming out and we will do some videos together. Yeah. What type of ceramic coating do you think for New York? Yeah, if you're going to be doing automated car wash in the winter and then hand wash in the summer, I would do something like hydrosilix, like because you're not the financial commitment is not that much up front. You can do it yourself. You can reapply it whenever you want, and you'll be good. So that's what I'd recommend. Just do a DIY. If you don't want to use hydrosilix because you hate me, I totally get that. But yeah, that's I would recommend a DIY and not like the full on ones where you need to do a paint correction and it's permanent. That's my recommendation. Sold my 21 SR Plus for an LR3. Yeah, I know that's a thing. A lot of standard range plus owners, it is a good move right now. Someone in my Discord was talking about it. I think it was Musty. Someone in my Discord was talking about it, and he was saying like he sold like it basically costs or someone I don't know who said this, but it like cost him essentially like net difference $100 to upgrade to Model 3 because of the long range because of the profit they made on their standard range. So that's something to look into right now. How do you enter? How do you enter what? Oh, for the giveaway. You have to leave the your answer in the chat. So sorry I didn't make that clear last time, but let's see. Bought used 46K with FSD. Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah. So Neil, I have a videos explaining how to detail your Tesla, like the interior and all that stuff, and how to use the interior cleaner with the horsehair brush. Just go through the Tesla Model Y playlist, you'll find that. Yeah, you watch your videos. The pink pig. I had planned on, just having that for a couple months. I really like the pink. I don't know, it kind of pops. It's like different than just, having it be white. So yeah, the pink pig is it's rolling. We're going across the country. The pig's going across the country again. We're gonna be just, eating McDonald's and eating I can't wait. I love being unhealthy on road trips. It just feels right. Um, unscented baby wipes for the white seats. Yeah, there's all kinds of little things you can do. The only thing I will say, and actually baby wipes is probably a hack to this, is these like the hydrosilix stuff has I don't know if it's a conditioner. I guess we could call it a conditioner, but oh, we blew those likes up. Thank you guys. But it has it's not going to dry the seats out. The liquid's not going to dry the seats out. So that's some people were using like magic erasers on them. I was like, oh my god. Let's see here. Congrats on the baby. 3 months ago. Nice. Yeah, those first nights of having a baby are shocking. No one talks about that. Nice. Daniel or Danielle. Are those spelled any different? I don't know. I can't read, guys. I had a sponsor the other day. They absolutely loved my ad that I did for them. They like really well done, and I'm like, great. Would you guys like to do another integration on the channel? And they're like, no, it didn't perform well. It was really funny. So now they're going to use the video that I created for them, and like normally you should charge a lot for that. I didn't, stupid. Um, but now I have different packages in my sponsorships. I'd love to like talk about YouTube strategy with anyone that's like really wants to be into it. But if you're not that into it, then yeah, I get it. Let's see here. Second pain behind phantom braking is camera vision missing speed limit signs. Really, I mine's been really good at with the speed limit signs. It usually picks them up right away. Um, oh, so Trevor, for the email, just your name and shipping address, so I know exactly. Actually, wait, Trevor, you won the gift card, so just send me an email with a screenshot of your Trevor plays. That way, I know it's you, and then it's going to be an electronic gift card that I'll have Tame send. Tony K, you bought your Tesla because of my videos last June. Tony, are you liking it? Hey, has anyone bought a Tesla because of my videos and you're like, I hate this piece of junk and Gjeebs has ruined my life? Is there any of those out there? I'm sure there are. CarMax offered 38K, but you can get a lot more. Yeah, so for selling your Tesla, I think CarMax, Vroom are good. Private party is going to give you the most. So, Deanne81, hiya. How you doing? Can I sell my Y with added FSD? Is it possible? If you sell it privately, you'll probably get that value for it. Oh God, I was vomiting. I'm gonna blow. Yeah, so I don't think Tesla values the FSD like they should. Like they should just basically give you your money back, or they should let FSD be a license you can move from Tesla to Tesla. That would be the smartest thing they could do, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm happy with the unplugged coilovers. Stiffness setting, I'm running at setting 12, and it's excellent. I think setting 8 through 16 is the sweet spot. When you go outside of that, like if you're going to a track, you can make it stiff. Like that's fine. But I had it on 0, and I did the video where I had it on 0, and I loved it. But then as I drove it over time, I realized it was too much, and it was like bottoming. It's too much motion in it. So uh, yeah, that's why I think between 8 and 16 is the sweet spot. Why did you do it pink? John, you should know that. Should know that, John. It was for a gender reveal for my daughter. So that's why we did a whole video on that. Oh yeah, the black vegan leather issue. That's weird. Danielle, female. Hey, 9% of my viewers are female. We've increased since, well, because now I drive two cars that women generally drive more than men, Porsche Macan and the Model Y. So, hey, we love growing the woman audience on this channel. Any insurance company cover FSD when Tesla cars totaled? Yes. I just talked to someone about this who got their Tesla totaled, and you have to push back, but you have to have receipts of like what FSD is, and they gave them the full value of FSD. Plans to meet up at Dynamic Tint? Yeah, I think so. I think maybe we do another one of those in. What I would like to do is a rally that starts at Dynamic Tint, or maybe it starts at a supercharger. I don't know. Maybe we'll start at Dynamic Tint, and then we'll go up to like Jerome and have lunch, and then those roads coming back down are incredible. So maybe I'll organize that once it cools down a little bit. BMW i4 proofing a Tesla. I guess you could try it. I don't know. Probably overkill to rust proof it. BMW i4 go against in the Tesla lineup. It's right in between a Model S and a Model 3. There really isn't anything that directly that goes against. Hello and karate. Jam, we're blowing these comments up. Whoa, five away from 100 likes. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful paper. Are you getting a chime when green light turns green? Yes, I am getting that. That's awesome. Do you miss the ST? I still have mine. Looking at upgrade to 2021 model. They don't make a 21 model in the or if you're outside the US, maybe that you can get it. They don't make it in the US though. Friend of the call. Uh, we need more of your TikTok reviews. Yeah, I wanna, like they are funny. I also think about, like, the person that's on the other side of that. I try to be like, if I wasn't recording, I mean, I would I'd be removed from Earth. I'd be canceled so hard. But um, I just don't want to like make that person feel bad. Like they're just making a stupid video, and that's the other thing about making online videos. The people that really lean in and don't back down and go all in on an opinion, that's who rises to the top. Because that I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I need to change. Took your advice on getting the floor mats from Jason, putting them in with them in Canada. You're welcome. Yeah, Andrew and I have gone to Bobby D's barbecue up in Jerome. We're their number one visitors from Phoenix, and I mean, it's so good. That's where we should go. Bobby D's for lunch, and then drive the roads on the way down. It's so fun to go up to Jerome. If you thought about wrapping your car in Elon's top Twitter quotes, that's funny. I thought about doing the plaid like logo across the top, or putting like Elon's face on the top of it. I think that would kind of be funny. Am I going to Chili's today? I don't see why not. Now that you say it, my mouth's kind of watering, so that we could end up at Chili's. Who's my favorite and least favorite Tesla YouTuber? Um, Favorite, I would say Jack Messy Welsh. He's like, I think his videos are very entertaining and well edited. My I don't watch a lot of Tesla content because I find it to be boring. Like everyone's just like giving news updates and things like that. And when I have watched those videos in the past, that's just not what entertains me because I'm aware of what's going on, and then when I click into those videos, I don't learn anything new. So it's like the thumbnails and the titles are very good and very appealing. Like you're gonna like the new battery is 500 miles of range, with the 0 to 60 on the performance is 2.5 seconds. That would be like breaking good news. But a lot of this stuff is very flat and just getting people to click on it. So least favorite, I don't watch a lot of content on Tesla. I watch a lot of other videos that are entertaining. So yeah, and I don't want to slam anyone. Can you drive the car to check for rattles when taking delivery? I don't think you can. Um, I don't think you can. I don't think you can do that. When I took delivery, the guy that I was like, "Do you mind if I film? I won't put you in the video." And he was like, "Oh, you're one of those YouTubers." I was like, "Hey, buddy, stuff it up your ass. Just stuff it. Just package it up and stuff it up your ass, sir. Like, what do you care? I'm not. Pack it up." Um, Make sure your car is a rep. What's your favorite Mexican restaurant in Scottsdale? Heading there in October. It is Blanco, Casablanca, I think it's called. I haven't been there in a while. Um, I'm not looking it up. I think it's called Casablanca Blanco or something like that. 15K for FSD. Yeah, 15K for FSD. Guys, like I've used it. I don't know the appeal. I like driving the car. The Teslas drive great, so I don't have any real interest in FSD. But I like to try it when people have it. I like to try it to see. But as of right now, I don't think it's worth that. Oh yeah, bathroom close by after Chili's is clutch. I mean, you gotta see. For me though, like my body's used to it. Like I'm ready for it. When I get that Cajun chicken, and occasionally if I'm feeling wealthy, I'll upgrade to shrimp for that extra dollar. But my stomach, I mean, it handles it. Like, I have no issues with that. I'm probably going to Chili's tonight. What if I live stream from Chili's? That would be amazing. As I'm eating, like mukbang Chili's. Jack Messy Welsh. Yeah, he actually hasn't made videos in a while now because he's, like, kind of burnt out on it. He's a big YouTuber, so he has multiple channels that he knows how to make a YouTube channel. He's very good at it. Oh, 100 miles to report faults. Paul, thank you for that information. You guys are very helpful in, you guys are very helpful in the comments with one another. So thank you for that. Like we have like everyone is like very helpful in the Tesla community. So that's awesome. Uh yeah, so so Christian, to answer your question, I'm not raking well, everyone has a different opinion as to what raking it is on YouTube. I'm making more money than I've ever made in a corporate job. So that's good. But yeah, I had a doctor ask me the other day. He's like, "So what do you do for work?" And I was like, "I'm a full-time." I said I'm a YouTuber, and I sometimes hesitate to even say that because whoa, whoa, what does that mean? Um, and he was like, "So do you get paid like a normal like it?" I'm like, "Yeah." Oh no, I'm a fucking volunteer at YouTube. I quit my job and now I volunteer and my wife works. So I just sit at home in front of a camera all day. The fuck? So and he doesn't know. No one knows. So I explained it to him, but it is interesting. Um I love it so much. I'm so passionate about it. Like a lot of people talk about the Sunday scaries, like a lot of you are probably feeling right now. I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning and like working with sponsors and planning out videos and trying to make my content better. So yeah, that I love it. I truly love what I do. Even if I was making less money doing it, I would I still think about how miserable I was in a corporate job. And I'm also not someone that's like everyone needs to be a YouTuber and everyone needs to go start their own business. If you enjoy what you do, the hell was that? You need to relax. My dog's here. Um, if you enjoy what you do, then just keep doing it. Keep the blinders on, and God bless America. So, found Jack's channel. A Tesla is the most fun thing you can buy ever. It's maximum fun. Maybe flashlights are probably fun too, but you know. Yeah. I do video production, sound design instead of YouTube full time. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Hold on. The chat just jumped like crazy. Tell me you're a content producer. I sometimes just tell them I'm in marketing. Or if I tell them I make automotive content, they're like, "Oh, for car and driver." I'm like, "No, for myself, and my paper." Tell them you're a content. Let's see. Most popular video on my channel. What the most popular video on my channel has over 1 million views, and it's Jamie in a bikini. Surprise, surprise. I was actually playing golf with a guy, and he said, I didn't even know he watched my channel, and he said, I looked at your most popular video. It's your wife in a bikini, and I was like, Mick, what are you doing? We'll bring him up, and he was like, what? Come here, bud. Come here. Don't stretch. Come here. Yeah. Say hi to everyone on YouTube. He's been ignored because we have a child now. He's been left. Yeah, you're a good bitch, though, aren't you? You're a good bitch. What was I even talking about? My most popular video is Jamie in a bikini. It's interesting that video in ad revenue last time checked made about $2,500. I had a Tesla video that got like 400 plus thousand views, and that made like $6,000. It really depends on your audience retention, how long people are watching the video, compared to just like if you make a video that's not that good that a bunch of people click on. So that's my most popular video. What software I edit in Final Cut Pro? You're making a great living in your lab. Can you explain how you make such a good living now? Yeah, I did see that too. Ryan Shaw did an integration with INTOTHEAM and gave me a shout out. That was cool. I did see that. As far as making Pero bonito perro. Es a guapo perro. Es a guapo perro. Okay. He probably just licked his ass and gives me a kiss. That's what I love about dogs. I on Edit and Final Cut Pro. Do you make more money with YouTube or sponsorships? Sponsorships. Now, it's probably 35% of my money is through YouTube, and the rest is through sponsorships. So, yeah, she's in charge of inputting. So your life's gonna change. Ryan Shaw's finessing the game. Yeah, Ryan Shaw's killing it in views. Like he's making an insane amount of money from his. Ryan Shaw should be making. I don't know what his views are. Well, I mean I know that he probably clears 100K views of video. He should be making three or 400,000 a year. If he's not, he's probably just not negotiating well enough with sponsors. That's a total guess, by the way. I have no idea what he makes. Second windshield replaced on Monday. Yeah, no, you're gonna break windshields in Arizona. I broke 6 on my Focus ST. All right, we're getting close to the end of the stream here, so I will do the giveaway here shortly. Appreciate your support, Jin. Appreciate it. Doodle is here. What Mac do I have? Remember, it's like 1 terabyte, or yeah, 1 terabyte SSD. I don't remember what year it is. Let's see here about this Mac. Pro 16-inch from 2019 with an i9 processor. Has a V9. Tesla Toker's also making bank. Yeah, people who go all in. I think it would be disingenuous of me to be like full tilt on Tesla. Like I love the car, but I like transportation in general. I like automobiles in general. I'm an enthusiast. So, um, yeah. Next car. Is that a Mini? I don't know what Mini what. Wow, Fred, I sincerely appreciate that. Really appreciate you guys like when you do the super chats and things like that. Like helps me out a lot. Um, Next car, I'm thinking about. Yeah, Fred's a homie. I always see Fred leaving real comments. I appreciate it. Um, Maybe how? What do you guys think about this? I've been thinking about starting a podcast, and it's like, oh god, another guy doing a podcast. I know. Trust me, I know. That's why I haven't done it. But I think it would be interesting to do like every Monday, like maybe twice a month or something like that. Like I don't know. I Let me know what you guys think about doing a podcast or like that. It can be like I was thinking 15 minutes Tesla related, and then 15 minutes whatever articles you guys send me, and I'll kind of react to that and just go off the rails. I was also thinking about doing that maybe strictly on Patreon, so I can like say really what I want to say because I'll get demonetized on YouTube, and yeah, we can't do that. So the videos with my sister, I know. Next car. Sorry, I keep getting taken offline. My next car, I'm thinking Model 3 Performance. I'm kind of waiting until Tesla updates the range on the Model 3 Performance or does like a big upgrade. That way I can get one of the first one of those and then do a bunch of videos on it. So, Roger, appreciate it. You were instrumental in purchasing my Tesla and you continue to. Harvey, happy to help. Uh, hey, we seems like I won Tesla here. If he's calling it the pig, I mean, you guys know who the original pig is. We don't need to have an argument. You know, we rise above. Um, Twitter Spaces. Yeah, that's the live chat. I think that they have on there. I think it's basically what they took from Clubhouse. So that would be fun. Thanks for doing this Q&A. Back up to Jerome would be fun for Phoenix locals. I agree. Yeah, probably Spotify. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like a 10-minute update is all it needs to be. But then, like, if I'm going to do a 10-minute update, why not just make another dog's licking his ass? Why not just do another YouTube video? Nick, what the kicking me out of my own chair? So as far as videos with the Porsche, here's like the tough part about that. So it's getting maintenance right now at Porsche. So 24 M3 remodel. No, I haven't heard that. Neil, I'll get to that in a minute there. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, are we gonna have a problem on the live stream? Watch, I'm gonna get him removed. Someone's like, he threatened his dog. Go down, bud. Go down. He's licking his ass. Sometimes like he shoots. Let's not talk about that. So videos with the Porsche. Let's do the final giveaway right now. Hydrosilix, and then we'll start at the Porsche stuff. Hydrosilix. We're gonna give away the waterless wash and the interior cleaner. Two of my favorite things to use. What can we ask? Let's ask this. What to win this competition? You just have to win the waterless wash and the interior cleaner. All you have to do is leave your answer. Go Steelers! Leave your answer in the comments over here. Okay? Leave your answer in the comments. First to get it wins. What year is my Porsche Macan? Boom! Jace, great work. 2016 Porsche Macan. Jace, you murdered it. You guys are just exploding the chat. All right, Jace, send an email to rgbgfive2916 at gmail.com, and I'll get that sent out to you. Writing the name down. So as far as me not making content on the Macan, because of the way the YouTube algorithm is, and let's not blame everything on the algorithm. I mean, partially it's the way that I present it, I guess. The views are awful. So when I post a Tesla video, you guys immediately jump on it and you watch it. If I post a Macan video, and maybe not this audience right here, like these are the people who support the channel the most, but my broader audience, they don't care unless it's Tesla content. So what that does essentially is when I post a Macan video and it bombs, that potentially hurts my next video in the algorithm. So I don't know. I want to do more with it. I'm going to be renting that out on Turo, and then hopefully with the Turo money that I make, I'm going to buy Model 3 Performance. That's the plan. I'm going to do Lyft and Uber, do a bunch of stuff, see how much money can you make with a car like that, and then also what issues are we going to have with it. And then, obviously, the comparison of the Model Y to the Macan. That would be a really good video. How do you get pork stains off of white vegan leather? I recommend it is warm, very, very hot washcloth. Start with that, slow compress. Then horsehair brush, agitate. Then interior cleaner, interior cleaner, spray that, agitate lightly with the brush. Then repeat the process. That might work. Waiting for the next 400-mile Model 3 for me to upgrade. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a really big difference because I have a Model Y that I love. So for the next electric car, it's really going to be a big difference for me. Neil, I've heard the rumor of the 2024 Model 3 remodel. I haven't really looked into that. And that's the problem, is that there are so many rumors out there that it's tough to like see what has any truth to it. So I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Maybe Twitter's the place to do that. Up in Canada, Cybertruck. Yeah, so the F-150's, it's a solid truck. Like, I think it's great. Is the Cybertruck gonna blow it away? I don't know. The Cybertruck might not be here for another 2 years. Could be 3 years. The Roadster was supposed to come out in 2017. Here we are. So it's tough to say. You already got the Tesla audience. Yeah. So Macan is a pig, by the way. Yeah, it is very expensive to fill up. And then obviously doing uh, the oil change and oil change on the Macan's $450. It's brutal. All right, I'm going to. Audio's good now. Harvey, I already went over that earlier. Tesla, I don't think they should share their charging stations. Um, Porsche service is stupid. I don't think I know Porsche takes care of you. Like you go in there and they get the problem solved. Like I had 4 outstanding recalls on my car, and they went in and they're going to fix them no problem. And they're treating me like I bought the car from the dealership. Their customer service in that dealership is incredible. Um, and that's like what Tesla could easily be. They really need to work on that because they're expensive cars. As far as Trevor from Hydrosilex, as far as what to buy first, I would say waterless wash, glass cleaner, and interior cleaner. Those are the 3 core products that I constantly use. And then from there, you can kind of expand. Connect the dots. Channel has great Cybertruck feature speculation. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do that. Just go into look at all the features of it. Maybe I'll do it. Yeah, Starlink is not good in Phoenix. No, you can't put a spare tire in the Model Y storage area. You can't put it in the front, and you can't put it in the sub compartment of the trunk. You can just put it in the trunk, like maybe stand it up vertically, but you can't like store it in there. Headed home in October again. But all right, to those of you that won, awesome. I'm happy. I'll be sending these out. And to everyone else, thank you guys for the support on the videos. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you to those of you who did the super chat. That's awesome. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, or don't, or don't. I appreciate your support. Guys that won, congratulations. I'll get that shipped out this week. Videos coming. We'll be back on schedule this week, Thursdays, Sundays at 10 a.m. And I appreciate everyone dropping comments. We'll answer one more question here. Figure out what the rattle was in the back of your Y. Yeah. No, I didn't figure out what it was. It just went away. We just left it at that. So, all right. That's it, guys. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Gjeebs out.